Thank you, Chairman. I want to thank you, General Votel and General Thomas, for your service and the service of your family in these important positions. I wanted to ask you, General Votel, yesterday when you testified before our committee, you recognized the incredible service of Sergeant First Class Matthew McClintock, who was posthumously awarded the Silver Star for his incredible bravery for hours where he fought against a large number of Taliban insurgents and saved so many of his fellow soldiers. We really appreciate his heroism. As you both know, the lives of our brave service members depend on our ability to conduct successful combat search and rescue and medevac capabilities. And also, to the extent we can get to our wounded warriors within the golden hour, it really makes a difference in saving American lives. So, General Votel, I wanted to ask you, if confirmed, will you look very closely at this issue, especially in Afghanistan, and ensure that we always have robust combat search and rescue capability and medevac plans and capabilities to ensure we get to our wounded warriors as soon as possible?
Yes, Senator, I will, and I share in your concern and the importance of those resources.
Well, I appreciate it, and I think it's something we really have to look at, especially as we're looking at our force posture in Afghanistan. Whatever we do, we need to make sure that that capability is there for our men and women in uniform. So I appreciate that commitment from you. I also wanted to follow up on Afghanistan about the Haqqani network. I noted that in your prepared testimony, you wrote that we remain concerned about the continuing threat that the Haqqani network poses to our forces and the stability of Afghanistan. I would like to ask you, you said in your statement that we need Pakistan to take more decisive actions against the Haqqani network. Could you describe for us what actions you would like to see Pakistan take to the extent you can in this setting? And also, do you believe that Pakistan has to be much more aggressive than it has been in going after the Haqqani network? Can you tell us where you think they are vis-a-vis getting at this very dangerous network that is undermining stability and harming us in Afghanistan?
Well, thank you, Senator. Well, first of all, I think Pakistan has a way of communicating to the Haqqani and a way of highlighting to them the disruptive role they are playing in Afghanistan. And so I think the first thing they need to do is leverage their influence with that particular organization to prevent them from having those particular effects. And then second, or if that does not work, then I think they need to look at conducting security operations to contain them and keep them from coming across the border and having an impact in Afghanistan.
Do you think that they need to do more, both of you? Do you think Pakistan really needs to do more and be more aggressive against the Haqqani network?
I think they do. I think we've seen some instances lately where Pakistan has been aggressive in some of the things they've been doing along the border. And as we mentioned yesterday, they have been pretty aggressive. They have pushed a lot of fighters into Afghanistan. That's given us it's created additional turbulence, but it's also created opportunities for us that we've been able to capitalize on.
Right.
Senator, I believe they play a critical role, and I'd offer that in light of the fact it's an open session, I'll be careful about my comments, but we've had the closest thing to collaboration and synchronization over this last year with them that I've seen in the preceding decade. So we are driving for the essential collaboration with the Pakistanis to ensure they're able to do what they need to do on their side of the border.
Well, that's important. Thank you. General Votel, yesterday before the committee when General Austin was here, and I also noted in your prepared statement that Iran has invested significantly in its ballistic missiles program, and this is something I addressed with General Austin yesterday, yet unbelievably, even based on what happened yesterday, just one day later, we had Iran reportedly test fire two more ballistic missiles with ranges apparently of greater than 1,000 miles. Yesterday, General Austin agreed with me that Iran was not deterred at this point from based on the JCPOA with its ballistic missile program. Do you agree with that? And how important is it that we address their ballistic missile program? Because obviously, from what I understand and what DNI Clapper and other officials have said, that would be their preferred method of delivering a nuclear weapon to the United States of America.
Thank you, Senator. I absolutely do agree with that assessment that General Austin offered yesterday. All indications are they haven't backed off on anything, and in fact, may in fact be more aggressive in the days since the agreement. And I share your concern about the ballistic missile defense threat. This is certainly an area in which I will have to pay more attention to and learn more about. But what I have seen so far is concerning to me. Just the sheer number, the ratio of their missiles to those of us and our allies is of concern. I do know we have a phased adaptive approach to how we are addressing that and addressing the qualitative and quantitative mix of that and ensuring that we have the right balance for the threat. You have my commitment that we will pay very strict attention to that.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much to both of you. And let me just say, as I said yesterday, we really need to up our sanctions against Iran on the ballistic missile program, because they've done this even with the anemic sanctions, and I think they're proven to be anemic given their continuing testing of ballistic missiles. And I hope that the administration will take immediate action, and if not, the Congress will act on this ballistic missile program. Thank you both.